Well, the fun continues, and an old friend just showed up, and from what I can tell, it's been serviced. The one thing that I noticed that I got to pay attention to is the track is beginning to tear right there. There's a rip in the rubber track. So let's see if we can get through the day. It's got a dent right here. It had the same dent last time. Yeah, someone scraped the paint off in tight quarters. Not seeing anything over it on the other rubber track. It's not hard for them to replace them, so if it breaks, I don't think that's the end of our day. You know, all the glass is intact. Yeah, the pins were a little sloppy last time. Yeah, it's a nice little machine. Quite stout. One of the things that he was pointing out is you can shut off the hydraulics to the thumb if you choose. You know, you have this for like a hammer or something like that. So it's got all the auxiliary electronics and hydraulics a person could possibly want. And if you shut that off because you broke a line and the thumb is down, it'll bend the ram because the bucket's got that much more power. So just make sure that you don't do things like that. And let me see how he's got it set up. I happen to prefer cat style controls, so let's get inside here and see what we got. Just leave the door right open for today. It's going to be a hot day anyway. There we go. And pretty familiar controls. Put my phone down. This is for your blade, up and down, your little dozer blade. One of two joysticks. This right here is usually the thumb. We'll fire it up in a second and see. Then you can either run the tracks with your feet or your hands, depending on how you feel. And then of course there's your safety. You got to have that on in order to operate the hydraulics. When this comes up, hydraulics are off. So let's see if it fires. Key is around here somewhere. I can't remember where it is, to be honest with you. Little diesel. This one got 887 hours. Now you can turn the vibrate. Alright, let's see what happens. Here's your shivvy lift. Uncurl. Curl. Down. And stick out. Stick in. Rotate. Yeah. So that's your cat controls. So we'll lift this thing up and curl, and I'll pull the stick in, and this guy right here, the blade, and now we can operate this. All right, so here's our dilemma. Have a 100-foot roll, need 150 to get across to the other side of the street, and kind of a curvy and uphill trench going down to the 500-gallon holding tank. Now I've got that ditch roughly 32 to 36 inches average. This is out to 3 foot. This is 36 inches. So yeah, pretty much 3 feet deep most of the way down. Yeah, say 32 inches. Pretty much all the way down through here. Yeah, then actually 36 inches. So from the holding tank, which is right across from the window of my room, all the way up to the top of the pad, it's an average of 30 to 36 inches. 36-inch average all the way to that point in time. We're going to put in a 100-foot roll and leave some exposed. I'm going to leave a couple of feet exposed down here to work with, and backfill down to where that tree is, basically, and then we can figure out how to blend the rest. So kills me, but we're going to waste 50 feet of that hose. All right, so we're about done here, if I don't trip over these roots. Nice little machine, did its job. Had some help with the laser. It's still clicking along. One last set of these infiltrate I don't know what they call them. Got that box level. There's, I don't know, about a 1-inch drop to that one, a 2-inch drop to the one that's going to be over there. And couple-inch drop to the end where the machine is. This is the last one. And we'll put this all together and call it good. Well, the last piece of this operation is connecting the dots from this coil, which goes down to a 500-gallon pump station, across the road to the leach field, and they're going to go underneath the road with this horizontal boring machine. It's kind of cool. These guys know what they're doing. Got a 100-foot coil here, so we're going to end up having to cut that, splice this one. He's going to drag it through, and then we have to blend it to the leach field. Yeah, they've been keeping track, and they're about a foot underneath the communication cable. They dug down to it and watched the drill go underneath it. It's super cool. So he's right about to there, and he's telling the drill operator to go up or down or left or right. They have a kind of a head that has like the ability to deflect. They can rotate the head, and it's either going to go this way, or if they rotate it, it'll go down, or rotate it, it'll come back up. It's kind of like a duckbill. And they're almost all the way here. It didn't take them long. It took them about an hour and a half. So the way it played out is I have in this orientation, a 1,200 gallon 2-chamber septic tank. Right here's the one cover. The other one's right about here. And there's a foot of riser, so it's down in there. And that is a 500 gallon pump station connected with a 4-inch PVC pipe to the second chamber of the 1,200 gallon tank. And then last night I poked a hole underneath the sidewalk where we can pull wiring. We have a control box we got to wire up. And then it looks to me like they're already there. It did not take them very long. And I dug a trench all the way up through here with that 2-inch pipe. And did he already emerge?
Did you see it? It's moving dirt. Keep drilling.
Yeah, you can see the dirt moving up there. He's a little higher than I thought. Hopefully he doesn't go into the concrete.
Yeah. This should bust.
There he is. How do you beat that?
You're good on water. Turn your water off.
I think these guys would win a Olympic marksman competition. Isn't that freaking amazing? Good depth too.
Yep.
Couldn't beat that with a stick. So now what they're going to do is drag that pipe through. They got that fitting, they thread into that. Hopefully it bites strong enough. And then attach it to this, and he's going to pull it right back through.
Drag it out a little bit. Yeah, we'll drag it out as it goes.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see him suck that back through. Of course, being sand, it's not going to bite like some stuff, right? I'm just kind of curious as to how far it pulls the machine forward.
Yeah. Oh, it'll pull it back a little bit. It's usually a little tougher on the drill, pulling it back rather than pushing. Takes usually a little bit longer too, just because you gotta ream it out the whole entire way. Really open up that hole so it can pull it right through.
Well, you guys got a fairly impressive operation, even though you call it an old machine.
Yep. No, it works good. Sometimes. We have our days.
I guess he's got to pull out pipes as he pulls them out. Reminds me of a well drilling operation. This is freaking awesome. So it's sucked in and here you can see his rod down there is still coming out. And if you look down in there, you'll see communication line, and you see the code strip. Yep, there's your pipe. So it came from right there, across, and then in. So where this tree stump is, to that telephone pole in between where that set of coils is, that's where it goes across.